Hello. Oh god, the game isn't showing up. Wait. Hold. There we go. Can you guys see this? Is it broken? Is it can see. Okay. So it's just fucked up on my stream manager. That's fine. So when we left off, we had found the punishing bird. So now we have all three. And we can also start Tiferet core suppression, which is what I'm thinking we're going to do. Actually, we'll probably swap the position of those two. No. Like, we're putting bites on the disciplinary team. Put you there. We'll put Nintendo in extraction. It is time! It is, unfortunately. So we're going to start with Tiferet's core suppression. If I find whatever whatever happens when the birds gets out during the suppression, then that's just what we're doing now. Because I can't think of a way to force the birds out. Let's see. Reach level 10. And you're 100% going to get pulled away midday because of work. I mean, that's fair. Mass Clefoth meltdowns are detected. Department immunity has been bypassed. That's it? So it's just get to level 10, have a bunch of meltdowns? Yeah, sounds like a normal day. Yo, what the fuck? Tiferet, what are you doing on top of all of those Tiferets? Until you remember that a midnight happens at 9. Ah, fuck, it's forcing me through a midnight. Shit. Alright, well. Fuck. Okay, how do we do this? Because it seems like a regular day, I just have to make it to 10. Which shouldn't be that bad, right? So I guess we just start working with... We just start working with the abnos that Bites doesn't have a gift for yet. Excuse me. We're going to take this one step at a time. Also, I found out where my goddamn luck went. So we remember how I was getting absolutely no A-lefts. Just don't get a Violet Midnight and you're fine. I got absolutely no A-lefts, and I figured out where all that luck went. It went into the first fucking Riftbound pack that I opened. Because in the first Riftbound pack that I opened a $103 card. So I figured out where all the luck went. now that that's out of the way, we'll see if I can start getting some A-lefts. Do I have all of... I do. So, genuine question. If one of the birds gets out, let's say punishing bird, because that's the one that likes to go for walkies the most. Does that immediately pull Judgment Bird and Big Bird out of their containment units? Or is there a different trigger, like I have to kind of force all of them out of their containment units? Like what is the trigger for the thing you guys are 2 of 3? Okay. So if 2 of them get out, it'll trigger the thing that you guys are trying to have me deal with. Unless I'm unlucky, or intentionally doing it. It's unlikely to happen. I mean, we started the day trying to do Tiferin's thing. I don't know how long Keurig has until work. Usually it happens when Big Bird gets out and Small Bird is on walkies. Fair. Look, the little bird just needs attention, and if we don't give him attention, he will seek it out in whatever way he can find. No, you take extra white damage. Or not white damage, pale damage. Everybody takes extra pale damage. Just go work with the other one then. Oh, right. Vacations. Vacation. 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 So it's not a yin and yang situation where they'll, like, seek each other out and fuck me over. Having to get all the way, like, all the way to all the way to 10 is gonna be fun to try to hit. Actually, you don't have a hat yet. Or when everything goes wrong at once because second trumpet. Right, because Big Bird decides to go out once second trumpet hits. He decides that it's his turn to try to, quote-unquote, protect. All you'll say is this does work like any other suppression. Things will get progressively worse and worse as I go. Yeah. As long as I can hit 10 and have all the PE boxes that I need for the day, I will be free. I'm also getting the feeling that it ain't gonna be that easy. It's one of those things of like, oh yeah, you just have to get to 10. That's it. Go ahead. And I am not trusting that it's going to do much good. Just hit 10 with full energy. Exactly. That's all you have to do. We're not going to talk about the dawn, noon, dusk, and midnight that you're going to have to go through. We won't talk about that. So, genuinely, is it one of those, if I see that I've gotten a violet midnight, it's best to just restart and save myself the time? Or is it one of those try to fight through the violet midnight things? If you know what you're doing, no. Okay. Right, she's turned off the meltdown resistance for the rest of the... Okay. That was faster than normal. I'm gonna pay closer attention next time. What was her thing? We don't get to see what Tiferet was doing. I think Tiferet was lengthening Leaf-off meltdowns. Fuck. Okay, so not only do I have to deal with a fuck ton of meltdowns, but they're all faster. Okay. You're running a virus scan on your system while you're at work today. What makes you think you've got a virus? Very funny to see it stuck at 80% for the last hour because it got to your D drive. How much do you have on that drive? You think I may have missed something that's happening during the meltdown that hasn't happened in the other cores? What? We've had our meltdowns. It was 2 like it was supposed to. Yeah, it was 2 like it was supposed to be. We just melt down? Yeah, no, she turns these off. Like, she turns off the protection for these, which means that it can be anybody. Like, the whole facility can melt down. Because this boy melted down. Yeah, I had caught that one already. I just prefer working down here because this is where all my wows are. You may have missed that part. That's good. Yeah, no, the only other thing that I can think about what's going on with this suppression is that because normally they lengthen the Qlifoth meltdowns, that now they're shortening them. Like how long you get to respond. Oh yeah, it's a 6% probability to get it now. You say that we may have just hit burb count. We have, in fact, as of today, hit burb count. If you guys think it will make for something more interesting than me trying for Tith Breast Meltdown, and you guys know how to force breach the birds, I can reset the day, not do the meltdown, and rather do whatever happens when the birds move. I can send the birds out for walkies. If you think that will be a better use of my streaming day. Because I'm sure it'll take me a full goddamn day to beat whatever the fuck the birds have in store for me. The only reason I make this offer is because Keurig has, or maybe dragged off to work today. Better to do the TIFF mission. Okay. We can wait. Biggest bird is a memory repo if you attempt it anyway. You think I'll get TIFF done first try? Maybe. I got most of the other ones done first try. No, don't do that. Believe in your agents. Your people are good enough, they can handle a fucking dawn without the kill team having to come up from the depths. That should be all of them. Except for this hallway. Oh. Our next... Fuck. Our next meltdown's just a noon. Alright, cool. I mean, noted. I think it's just this hallway that's left. Clerk's been going on vacation. I do need to send people on vacation. I forgot to send people on vacation in that last... So, who gets to talk to Queenie? Alframon, go talk to Queenie for me. Because I forgot to send people on vacation. Please hold. Get vacation time has been devoted. Please cheer up. We just need you to get 16 boxes. That's all we need. We just need 16 boxes. No. 2 more boxes. Come on. There we go. Okay. Queenie's back to their usual bubbly, not going to be Snake Laser's self. Now that that's done, how upset is the bird? Bird is not that upset, but we still want to try to get Alframon the gift. We're still trying to get the bites this gift. Morty already has Punishing Bird's gift. Gotta get your eye hat. We do. We have to get you an eye hat. Indigo Noon is the sweepers, because that's the one... We've been getting Indigo Noon weirdly frequently. Without spoilies, is the Indigo Noon the only ordeal that's out of the color wheel from what we normally see? Can't say. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, for Dawns, we have Crimson, Amber, Violet, and Green. For Noons, we have Indigo, Crimson, Amber, Violet, and Green. For Dusks, I'm going to assume that because you guys said the Indigo Noon is special, that we just have the main 4. There's no Amber Noon? Oh, I guess indigo replaced amber. Okay. Do they just not want us to have no amber noon, no violet dusk? Okay. Wait, then what replaces the dusk? It's a little worrying. Okay. Used to be a violet dusk. It, however, was removed and forgotten about. Ah, I see. No Crimson Midnight. I remember that one. Our midnights, if I remember the conversation, our midnights are relegated to green, violet, and green, violet, and amber. Green is the only ordeal that has all 4 times. Okay. You have the kid's necklace. You don't have any necklaces. What's the bird's necklace do? Movement speed and attack speed? Sure. I'm gonna try to put that on Ryder. Because I don't think Ryder has any neckwear. No drip, have an ass. It would have been so much easier to get. It would have been twice as easy to get the fucking blindfold for bites if I had gone through Bina's missions first. Can I not do Deborah's mission while I'm suppressing Tifereth's core? I just noticed that. The mission's gone. Huh. That's weird, but okay. As far as you know, you can't, but also can for some. Suppressions block missions. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess if the birds get out, there's no reason to fight them. So Burb is a tomorrow deal? Yep. If the Burbs get out, we'll just reset the day. Because there's no reason to fight them today. I kind of want to have the kill team on hand. For an Indigo noon. Just to make quick work of it. It's highly unlikely Burbs get out by accident. Okay. I mean, I don't have to worry about the Indigo noon motherfuckers. Like, I don't have to worry about the sweepers breaking out Abnos. That's the Circus Clown motherfuckers. And even then, I just have to station one person from the kill team in any hallway that has an Abno that I don't want getting out. At most, Big Bird might get out if you lollygag near the end. I don't plan on lollygagging. It's been a while since I've heard that word, but I don't plan on doing it. It's a cough again, I'll be right back. I'm sorry, 8 meltdowns? On 4? Okay. Oh, Tiferet, is this the song of your people? Are you going to sing me the song of your hometown? I think that's what you said in your... Yes. Walk past the things I need you to kill. Great idea. Go save the squishies, please. Everything else can wait. Just go save the squishies. Okay. No more sweepers up here. Ah. There they are. Yep, because the number of things to suppress scales with the number of abnos that can melt down. Fair. And now that she's unlocked the whole facility, everything can melt down. Hello, Nintendo. Oh, we're not done. There's still sweepers. I almost feel bad for these people. Almost. Wasn't there one in here somewhere? Oh yeah, there he is. Boop. Murder that one. Ah, shit. Someone go talk to Big Bird. Because Queenie's going to be happy, but Big Bird's not. If Big Bird gets out, Big Bird gets out. We'll be fine. There's more of them? Where? Oh. Kill Team, if you would be so kind as to murder that motherfucker. Thank you, Kill Team. One big burb, extra crispy. I mean, so Big Bird is just a giant burnt bird. That's why he has the lantern. He burnt all his feathers. If I remember the lore page correctly. I gotta get you to cheer up Big Bird again. Oh, all the clerks here and here died. That sucks. Whatever. You don't want to eat this bird. It's going to be gamey as fuck. Like, it's going to be way more gamey than like, duck is. That's what a buttermilk soak is for. I guess that's fair. Like, if it works for super gamey venison, I don't see why it wouldn't work for... Why it wouldn't work for bird. As you aren't sure how many times I can tell Queenie not to be depressed. How many clerks do we have left? That is a very good question. 1 clerk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15? We've got like 3 or 4 more meltdowns. Eat or be eaten, and you are armed with a fork and a knife. Do not eat the abnos. It is not healthy. And besides, if push comes to shove and we have to get somebody to talk Queenie back from being a fucking laser snake, we can just probably... Honestly, we can probably just use Bites, because Bites has been our, like, star slugger for the for most of this, alongside you and, Ryder. And Nintendo. Like, we've got plenty of people that we can send to go talk to Queenie. Talking Queenie down isn't the hardest. Do we have notes? No, I have not taken notes. We have Heart of Aspiration, the Time Clock, the Flesh Idol, Old Faith and Promise, the Painting, the Shelter, and the Mirror. Three more actual meltdowns, max, and a Dusk Ordeal. Or a Midnight, because I have to make it to 10, and Midnights happen on 9. Not looking forward to it, but here we go. Okay, those are back to Common Works. So we keep trying to get Bites that gift. Well, it can either go well, or we all die. Yeah, basically. So I was told that for one of the Midnights there is a dodge button? Because I was talking to somebody yesterday while I was playing Riftbound. And they warned me that Gebera's suppression is gonna suck. They didn't say how. They wouldn't say why. They just said Gebera's suppression is gonna suck. And they also told me that if I get a green Midnight to use the dodge button. So I technically have new info, but none of it helps. Nah, Gebera can't be that bad. I don't know about that. How many quests have I done for Gebera? I think the last mission that I have for, or the next mission I have for Gebera, is to suppress three different Alephs. Ah, well, this facility has no ALEFs, does it? No, it doesn't. I haven't rolled any. Correction. There was an ALEF in the choice for Punishing Bird, but it was the Mountain of Smiling Bodies. And we already had the Mountain's gear, so I decided, since everybody wants to see what happens when the birds get together, to grab the birds. I was told that honestly, right now, the only way to complete that Gebra mission is to let the birds out, which is somewhat worrying, because that implies they're going to become 3 ALEFs. So tomorrow, the birds get to go for walkies. This is the 3rd Gebra mission. Her last mission makes you do a midnight. Oh, goody! Another one! I'm gonna get real well acquainted with these midnights, aren't I? Good, you got the gift. Please start working with Burrowing Heaven. I want to try to get as many suppressions done as I can before I reset to try to grab some more ALEFs so that I can do Gebra's mission. And now that we have a chance to see what happens when the birds join, I was going to say something, but going to let things play out. May say it after, depending on how today goes. Okay. We just keep going like it's a normal-ass day. We can beat the bird. Things should be fine. Okay. You guys seem to have a lot of confidence. Either that, or you just want to, see me suffer. One or the other. Both are perfectly viable options. You get to work with Punishing Bird. Burbs is hard, but you think everyone can agree it's worth the hassle. Okay. Alright, let's see what decides to melt down. Okay. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Right. I built you guys specifically for being able to deal with... Okay, that's fine. Ugh, Orion. So if you use it... Punishing Bird got out. But that's not great. Alright, Morty, you get to have the rest of the day off. Normally at this stage, people have 1 or 2 A lefts, so not having any makes this a lot more simple. Yeah, it does. I just gotta remember not to leave anybody in this containment unit for long. Also, are they shortened? No, I still get a minute. Did I not have anybody set to go to this one? Okay. Right. Please hold. It's vacation time. 1. 2. 3. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Everybody's being worked with. Why? Oh, it's because I had you come over from... Okay. Okay, we've got to let you do your thing for... God damn it, Alriun! Thank you for staying in your containment unit for once. I think that should be long enough. Okay, you didn't just explode. We're good. All right. Knowing how... Okay. Knowing how suppressions work. Since this one forces us into a midnight and wants us to end at 10, we might be able to game the midnight. While we have the kill team dealing with... While we have the kill team dealing with whatever the midnight spawns in, we can have the lower level employees working with the lower level abnos and just chunk out that last meltdown tier. And we may not have to fully fight a midnight. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? It may work, it may not. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, maybe. Because this will be my first time fighting a midnight. So while I have my kill team dealing with it, we can have the lower levels just spam out work and just take the hit to lob for ending a day during an ordeal. What's the drop rate on your gift? 6%? Okay. There's no hit to lob for ending during an ordeal. Let's go. Oh, right. Because I don't even end the day. Tifereth ends the day. As soon as I hit 10. We may not fight the fucking thing at all. We may just send every agent into a... The second it spawns in, we send every agent into a containment unit. And that should trigger the 10 basically immediately. If the midnight happens on 9. We can just scatter like cockroaches. Okay. Okay. I like this plan. Damn, she figured out the method. Well, because so the reason I thought about it was because every other suppression ends as soon as you hit, like as soon as you have enough Enkefelin. And then as soon as you have enough Enkefelin and you reach whatever, it ends immediately. Like your nugget doesn't even get to finish the work. It just ends. This also could be my TCG player brain kicking in and trying to bend the rules. Like, I know this game isn't going to be mad at me, so why the fuck should I play by its rules? Like, it's not going to be nice to me. There's no reason to do things the way it wants me to do them. No, fuck fighting the Noons if I don't have to. It's why you were joking earlier about not realizing the suppression has a midnight. Ah, I see. So that's what it was. I thought you were just bragging about how good you are at the game. I mean, if it doesn't work, Alphamon, it doesn't work. It just means we actually have to fight it after the fact. This game tends to be cheese or be cheesed, especially around the suppressions. Okay. Oh, fuck no. Midnight's just scary. If I can avoid them, I'm avoiding it. Alright, cool. Even you're spooked by the Midnights. Great. That bodes well for actually having to fight one. Okay. I mean, at this point, we have Enkefelin. Like, we have enough. Our next meltdown is 9 of them. So, honestly, at this point, since we can't get the... since we can't get the gifts that I'm hunting for, we'll just send these 4 to go, or these 3 to go do something. Tick up 3 more boxes, start some meltdowns. Eye bites. Yeah? Was the concert good? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Someone's first concert is always a hell of an experience. I'm just gonna let you melt down. We have to let you melt down. Opening act was just as good as the band. Made the whole audience cry. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's what you get from a lot of, like folk music. Pipe bomb sap? Yeah, it's already been used once today. Experiments confirm there's a positive relationship between the frequency of consumption of giant tree sap and the probability of exploding. There's so many grunge outfits you wanted to compliment everyone. Grunge is a hell of an aesthetic too. Like, it's super good. Like, for people that know how to pull it off, it's fucking great. Also, you drank water, a big bottle. Good boy. Glad to hear it. Keep up on your hydration. It is very important to remain hydrated. That's all I lost? Cool. Okay. You should get a 6% chance gift by going for level 10 meltdown, right? That's what I'm hoping for. Well, punishing bird cut out again. Oh, hold on. Okay, Queenie's still in a good mood. But it's time for vacations. There's still clerks here. Where are they? Where are the clerks? These'll work. Okay. Punishing Bird's back in his box. That's good. $11 units are going to melt down on 7. Hopefully we get a nice dusk. Yeah, we can hope. I haven't fought the Dusks much. I fought one of them, and that's because I kind of had to in order to get access to the words. To the suppressions. Did you get it and I just didn't notice it? Is it buried under the bow? It is buried under the bow. That's fucking stupid. You got it in one fucking work, too. God damn it. What's your gift? Your gift is a hat. Is your gift a hat or a helmet? Your gift is a helmet. So we could, theoretically, force people to go talk to Queenie and try to get that gift. And we could also keep trying to force the gift for Ryder. Oh good, we got the gift for Bites. There we go. I think this gift is a hat. Heaven's a helmet. Good. Let's start trying to get people Queenie's gift. Wait. Did it not trigger? No, it did. The work went through. Why was I thinking that it was going to trigger the next meltdown? Whatever. Finish up your work with Queenie. And then we'll go on to the next meltdown. Okay. A green dusk. Okay. That'll be annoying because this motherfucker hits hard. We can deal with it. Perfect ad time. Oh, wonderful. We will wait for the people stuck in ad jail to return. So, chat, of the people that are still here, how's your day going? We're gonna wait a second for the ads to play out. Speaking of ads, though, I have looked, and I am running the absolute minimum amount of ads that I can run and not have pre-rolls. So, you just raked a fuck ton of leaves and now you're tired? I mean, good reason to be tired, though. Jump into the pile of leaves. Yes! You did? Perfect. The correct thing to do. One of us. One of us. You also found a wasp nest. Nyx might eat the leaves, so you gotta watch them. I will not. Maybe. If they look particularly crunchy, I might. It's sitting in your room? The wasp's nest? Why? Because it looks cool. You stole their whole ass fucking house. It's empty, don't worry. Ah, okay. You found an abandoned nest. Okay. Okay, looks like the ads are done. Oops, sorry, should have specified. Yeah, I thought you just like whole ass just fucking kifed a wasp nest and ran inside. No, if it's already abandoned, that makes perfect sense. Does anybody have a weapon I don't mind losing. Sure. Bite's just getting stung nonstop as we speak, right? That's what I thought was happening. Okay, I need to remember that I have someone in the shelter and not have it breach everything again. Oh, good. All reun again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's everything. The joys of the shelter. I've had it happen before. It's made itself the safest place in the world. It has. I was spoiled on the cheese strat. I do want to make this clear. I was spoiled on the cheese strat for the Gebera fight. I will be attempting to do the Gebera fight fairly until I get pissed off. If I get severely pissed off, I will just use the cheese. Yeah, I was told that during the Gebera fight, I can just go hide. I can just use my 12 worst nuggets, like just one for every section, and then just stick someone in the shelter and let the Abnos beat the thing for me. If I remember right, the sentence was, I hated that fight so fucking much, I cheesed it. So, yeah. Two, three. And I thought she was immune to that. To cheese? According to the guy, it just takes forever. Yeah, according to the guy, it just took him like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You may be thinking of something else. You might be. There's also apparently a way, like a similar way to cheese White Knight if you want to get Paradise Lost. Which I think is a real shitty way of getting that weapon. Like, it's supposed to be... Oh, I'm missing one Abno for the cheese strat for White Knight. Because I have their fresh shoots. I have the shelter. All I'm missing is we can do anything. Or we can change anything. So that I have infinite energy. And then I just sit there with fry shoots and just shoot him over and over and over and over and over again. Until he dies. That one makes more sense, but you used Bunker for more of a fun way to beat Gebra's Aleph quest. Can't think of a way to do that. I know the Bunker lets out your Abnos. Because it fucked me over before. You call it Aleph Battle Royale? Do the Alephs fight each other? It's just the Godzilla strategy? Let them fight? I'm of a mind if people are going to play a game the way they want to play it. It's really that simple. If people want to cheese for what they want, they're going to cheese for what they want. It's just not my route. If I'm going to get Paradise Lost, I'm going to try to do it the legit way. Before I spend 45 minutes repeatedly shooting Satan in the face from the safety of a bunker. I didn't buy this game to recreate World War II. You haven't seen Plague Doctor in any of your attempts of Lob but one day. I've found him once. These are almost supernatural, incredible beings and tools. The interactions are there to be used if you can think of them. That's 45 minutes, though. Like, that's 45 minutes of a nugget sitting in here while I just repeatedly click on their fry shoots and have fry shoot Satan in the face. And then just mem repo once I get the goddamn weapon. I don't know, it just feels... I don't know. I may have played too much Dark Souls. It also doesn't make for a great thing for you guys to watch. Like, that's what I'm more concerned about. If I was playing this on my own, sure. I might do it just to get it out of the way, have the weapon, make everything else easier. But like doing it on stream is like 45 minutes of you guys watching me shoot Satan in the face. Like, it's not great TV. Versus you guys watching me try to kill Satan for 2 hours the legit way. Okay, I better prep the kill team for this green dusk. We might just have to... This is out of Clerks. This is out of Clerks. How many clerks are in this section? 1? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, judging for maybe undercounting... You drop every 10? Every 5. So if you're at... If you're at 5 and every single clerk dies, you won't breach. That's what I'm worried about. Because we can just keep talking to Queenie to get that Cleafoth counter back up. Or beat the fuck out of her. One way or the other. But I want to make sure that Big Bird can't breach. This is the thing I was worried about. I think with 5... with 5 counters, we do have rabbits in case of Big Bird. We do. We do have the rabbits. I have not used the rabbits yet. Okay, it's time to pull my kill team from their underground dwelling. Big Bird isn't bad to deal with. I don't think he would be. It's just a matter of being as prepared as I can for what happens if he gets out. Because Punishing Bird's at 1. So I'm trying to make sure he can't get out so that you know, the joining of the birds doesn't happen when we're this far into the day. I think what we do is we just guarantee that he can't get out. Okay. That should leave enough for Queenie. Yeah, that should leave enough for Queenie, but not enough that Big Bird can break out. Start the Green Tusk. Where we must reach. Okay. So there's one here. There's one here. And there's one here. I hope I can trust all of you to kill that one, while these guys start to take care of this one. Fuck, maybe I can't. No, I can. You guys have got it. Nope, you don't. Fucking chainsaws. The audio broke. Okay. That's 3. We need all of you to heal up before we go. Because the doubts are fine. It's the HEs that are a problem. Xavier! Oh. Okay. Xavier was just there fucking schooling a motherfucker. And there's one right here, too. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. You guys aren't done killing this one. Yeah, okay. Head up here. We should be able... Actually, take care of this boy first. Now work on this. How are you guys doing? Fairly well. You guys should have no problem with a single doubt. Okay. That didn't proc, so I'm missing things. There's no one else in this hallway. There we go. He's at 4. Enough clerks died that I don't have to worry about Queenie this time around. An Amber Midnight is what's next. But we've already figured out how we're going to deal with that. Okay. You still haven't gotten the gift? You ain't lucky today? Not really. Like, we're gonna keep trying. Like, there's no reason to not farm gifts since we're trying to get so high into the meltdown levels. Oh, Punishing Bird got out again. I was like, why is this red? It's because Punishing Bird got out. Just gonna grit your teeth and hope for the best. How much do I know of Ember Midnight? Not a fucking thing. Not a thing. Oh, you got the gift. Cool. That's why you're gritting your teeth? Wait a minute. If you're gritting your teeth with what I'm currently doing, what could I be doing differently? The only thing I can think of is that I've got people in the wrong places. Which means that the midnight might work when it spawns in like the violet noon. Because the second it flips over, we send everybody into a containment unit. Actually, if we just have people in the hallways, we can just into the containment units immediately. So, you get to stay here. You get to move over here. You get to go here. You get to go here. For all I know, the fucking elevators explode. Uh-huh. Call everyone back here. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, you're the information team. Good news. You get to work with Butterfly Twink. You get to work with Scorch Girl. You, I guess, can work with Shylock. You get to work with Porcubus. You get to work with Schadenfreude. You get to work with the Dreaming Current. We know what's going to happen. We don't know the outcome, but all we know is this will be enjoyable. Yes, but the way you guys are talking is making me just a little paranoid. Send everybody in here. We got 2 people in this hallway for Queenie and Big Bird. 1 in this hallway for the bee. We'll put you in this hallway to work with Burrowing Heaven. We can have you in this hallway to work with Letitia. Without spoilers, the Midnights are all going to be a bit of a gamble when watching. Fair. You can't work with anything, so we've got 2 people there to work with those. I think we have everybody as set up as we can to prep for just immediately going into... Ember's by far the easiest. Well, we'll see. At least it wasn't that midnight. Okay. You were refusing to say anything else till the day is over? That's fair. The suppressions always make me paranoid. Chat just tends to magnify it. That's our job. Yep. Okay. Alright. Next trigger is the midnight. We get to see what happens. It's a coin flip on if I did this correctly. Okay. We start with you. Whoop. That was almost bad. We do this the manual way. Now. They do spawn in here. That's good to know for next time. You get to work, and you get to work, and you also get to work. We're so glad to not be in the healing room right now. Fair. You just realized that I have a clerk's rights advocate right next to the clerk rights anti-advocate. I do. I have Big Bird right next to Queenie. And both have second trumpet triggers. They do. Done. Not even enough time to see the fucking midnight spawn in. Although it is good to know that it's good to know that they spawn in the main rooms. That's Tifret's suppression. Uh-oh. Game? Are you okay? There we go. Amber is a nastier violet noon. Okay. Another singing machine. Let us meet again as stars. Is this Blue Star? I think that's Blue Star. Still, it didn't matter to him. After all, he was destined to be a big bad wolf. Well, we found an Aleph, so we take the Aleph. Enoch? Have you ever heard of the Nest? I hear they throw a festival every single day there. I want to dance, Enoch. I want to stomp my feet, let happiness take over my body. Please, sigh. If you take a bit of time to look around here, it's quite nice too. But we aren't allowed to go anywhere. Carmen just wants to keep us confined here. But she's a good person. I hope you'll open up to her soon. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want is to be with you. I can't promise to be next to you forever. There's a lot of things that I've been mulling over for quite some time, and I thought I may find some answers for them here. Some of my thoughts may be so absurd that the answers to them might not exist at all. Or even if the answers do exist, they might vanish too soon. But in the process of searching for those answers, I'll be able to cast off my shell. Then I can fly away at last, leaving my heavy body behind. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know where you want to go, but promise that you'll take me with you, Enoch. Oh, A is here. So I guess we gotta go now. It's gonna get dark and cold soon. Let's head inside. Yeah, soon. Soon cold days will come. Even though I never had thought of them as family, or someone that I needed to care for. I made it my job to bring the children back home, to ease Carmen's busy schedule. I see them. Those young kids running towards me. Those children who survived the outskirts. The two we saved. I thought I could do it all on my own. I wanted to show Tiferet how mature I became when he got back one day. But there was no end to the disappointment, and Tiferet never got any better. I couldn't stand the silence without an answer. So I thought that I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt I was so used to, as if the feelings never existed in the first place. But whenever I see Tiferet's empty smile, my heart feels as if it were being covered in dark ash, while shattered into millions of pieces. I knew Tiferet could never go back to how he used to be. I was aware that we could never return to the happy days we spent together. But I was about to abandon Tiferet just because it was too hard for me to endure. All while knowing that he was the one who suffered the most. Tiferet, are you done with all your busy work? We're going to be late. Let's get going. The sun will set soon. Please hurry, Lisa. Right. My name was Lisa once. Tiffreth doesn't remember his name anymore, but from time to time he calls me by my cast-off name. What did Tiffreth want out of all of this, even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for, even when he was being discarded? Was it all worth it to him? I don't know. I've never, ever held any expectations in my life. But I'm not counting on you now. I want to believe that there's a reason for every sacrifice that was made, and to know that eventually, everything will be okay. The expectation for the meaning of existence. 50% germination of the seed of light. I wanted to free myself from this pain, but I realized it was impossible. It was only recently that I found my answer. It is that I have to accept the pain as something I've borne from the beginning, then I can be set free. Manager, if you're suffering too, just take in the pain and accept it. You don't have to keep changing things if it's too hard for you. I know you want to keep pressing on in any way possible. You feel lost and scared of the present, so all you can do is blindly trace along the way through the dark. I admired such determination at first, but now you look so pathetic. How long do you think you can keep this up? Will you ever make it to the end? Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your very first day here. Never. Okay, so I've read this one. Nyom. Well, continue extracting Bina's department. Or expanding Bina's department. Bina expansion. Alright, Tiferet done. Base number of managerial bullets is increased by 30% and Pale Shield bullet is unlocked. Let's go! Pale Shield bullets, baby! And now, the birds. Yes, it is now time for the birds. Please hold while I Pale Shield being one of the more useful upgrades, but at this point, it's pretty useful. Or useless upgrades. But at this point, it's pretty useful. Okay. Well. It's time to let out some birds. Okay, how do we force the birds? So, to let them out the easiest way. Yep. Repression Big Bird until he's at 1. Gotta be mean to Big Bird? I want to be mean to Big Bird. Then random work until Small Bird is out. And one final repression with Big Bird. Okay. I don't like doing this. Something feels wrong about doing this. But I did promise you guys that the birds would get to go for walkies. Forcing Avnos out never feels right. I'm glad that doesn't change. The WoW negative multiplier means it's fairly consistent pissing off Big Bird. Alright. After the birds are out, well, it's up to you to see where things go from there. No more mechanic tips from you. Okay. If we're doing this, we should probably have... the kill team ready. This is the thing you were doing the other day. You had to do twice because the first time your game crashed because of the memory leak. Oh no. Okay. Punishing bird is at 3. Does anything force your counter to drop? No, not really. Cool. You will get your shit rocked the first time. Alright. are you being so chill now? Come on, get angry. Punish some people. Do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. I'm working with other people and it's not you. Come on. Do it. Look at that. You're getting angry. Good. Embrace your feelings. Punish the sinners. Yeah, we're gonna have a meltdown. Who's melting down? You should be able to get to the night in time. Okay. The night's probably gonna break out later. Do it. Punish the sinners. You know you want to. You know you want to go for walkies. You know you want to go for walkies. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Go for walkies. Do it. Come on. Do it. You know you want to do your little pecs. Do it. Listen here, you little shit. You will go for walkies. Listen here, you little shit. There we go. Once upon a time, 3 happy birds lived in a warm and lush forest. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Yes, those 2 clerks will close the door to the Black Forest. No, you get with the rest of the kill team. Small bird decided to punish the creature's wrongdoings with its beak. Okay. This is a whole ass, like, story. To keep the forest peace, Longbird weighed the sins of those who entered the forest. Okay, so they all break out, and you have to stop them from getting in here. I assume is... like... I assume is the trick if you want to stop this from happening. Oh, you just let them. Oh, good. I mean, if I don't want this to happen. So, I will bear one thing in mind. I am not guaranteeing that I will be able to do this. I am merely stating that I will attempt this. I am doing this so that I can see what happens when the birds get out. I don't know if I want to make this the entirety of today's stream, or be as salty as I might be if I continue to do it, because I do have more Riftbound to play today. But I will do it so I can see what happens. Big Bird, with its many eyes, decided to watch over the forest for intruders, for Big Bird's eyes could see very far. And then in the middle of the chaotic cries, someone shouted, "It's the beast." Oh, what? I can't pause. I can't pause. Oh, shit. Big eyes. Yeah, stop it. Okay, so there's eggs. Small beak. Rewards are great if you can do it. Yeah, if being the operant term. Okay. What the fuck was that and where did it come from? Where's the other one? Shouldn't there be 3? Oop, nope, no. No, those people are just dead now. Okay. I can't pause. Why can't I pause? It's making things melt down. Okay, please go, please. Please go destroy this. Bina? Bina has Little Beak. Click on me? Okay. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. Never let them out. They never get to go for walkies. No, they are eternally stuck in their gut. No. No. I can't even hit escape to get the fuck out of this. So I guess this is just what we do until... please hold, I have an idea. Oh, expansion level insufficient. I can't just send the rabbits to deal with this bullshit. Well, I can send them to deal with this bullshit, I suppose. Huh. Oh, my computer does not like this. Look at my mission counter. Oh, I have suppressed an ALF. Good. So... Oh, good. That was Fry Shoots. Deciding that my employees don't need frontal lobes anymore. So I'm thinking... Never let anyone out? Oh, good, it has a laser! Oh, it's Queenie's laser. So I just get to sit here and watch this happen. We're gonna watch this happen in double time. Because I can't even speed up the game. I can't pause, I can't speed up the game. So we just get to wait until it gives me the chance to restart the day, because fuck this. Nope, we're not doing this again. Oh, Queen of Hatred's out again. Are the rabbits still trying to suppress whatever this is? They are. Oh, good, finally. So, no. Nope. Nuh-uh. These birds do not get out again. Nope. I kind of figured the eggs were important, but I couldn't find... I couldn't find Judgment Bird's egg. I assume that's the one that stops me from pausing. Because if it deals pale damage, it may as well stop you from pausing too. It was in Tifrath's apartment. It wasn't there when I was looking for it before. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, never doing that again. Apocalypse Bird. Is that what it's called? Did they actually just call it Apocalypse Bird? Yep. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get the gear out of... like, because with the way my facility is set up, I think what we'll do is get the gear for Blue Star here. And then we might just reset. Because, like, I don't have enough Alephs for Gebra, and I'm getting a little too far down for me to want to fuck with it. Got to BRB and do some dishes. Had to stay to watch the attempt. That's fair. I've got to figure out what the fuck is going on, because the dogs are going insane. So I will be back in a moment. To go to the shop to buy something. If you went 5 minutes later, it would have... oh, it would have shut? That sucks. Okay. Agents with temperance 3 or lower immediately threw themselves into it. Agent with prudence level 4 or lower completed their work. The counter lowered. Okay. No, did I miss a follow? No. Come on, Bites, you can do it. We might be able to do... Chessed's suppression. I don't know if I want to save that till later, though. When more than 60 seconds of work. So if you work on it for more than a minute. Lowered by 1 and the agent threw themselves in. Employees with temperance 2 or prudence 3 or lower were sucked in as soon as they encountered the escaping abnormality. While it's outside of its containment unit, all sounds will be reduced to silence with a low-pitched tone emerging. The pitch will accompany a visually disruptive effect. For Chessed's core, I think you may have to beat Kebara's quest. Alright. Then yeah, after we get the gear from Blue Star, we'll probably just reset so I can get some more Alephs. Because we've done a lot in this particular reset. You'd personally say beat Apocalypse Bird? No. I do not feel like I have the gear necessary for that kind of shit. That might be something for towards the end of everything. But a full stop, no pausing. Like, full stop, no pausing. All the abnos that we're getting out. No. Not until I have at least a full kill team with Aleph gear. And even then, I'd be hesitant to do it. Because, like, unlike the suppressions that, yeah, sure, they can be kind of weird and annoying, they're at least fun to do. I can see that I probably won't have fun trying to do Apocalypse Bird. Because I'm already a little annoyed by just how blindsided I was. The fact that I couldn't just hit escape, reset the day. Like, I understand you don't want me to be able to pause. But not letting me just reset the day is not great. Like, I ain't mad, I'm just a little annoyed. So I think I might try for a better setup, a couple more ALFs so I can do Gebra's mission. Gebra's mission's also going to be a pain in the ass. Because now that I've gone through, now that I've gone through a few of the suppressions, the ALFs don't scare me as much. Again, I might rotate back around to Apocalypse Bird, but right now there's a bit of a bad taste in my mouth from the fight. maybe we can get a more doable layout. Also, if you guys don't want to see me getting the next layout done, I can do it off stream until I reach Gebra's department. Restarting from day one is a normal lob thing. Yeah, I know. It's just a matter of, like, if y'all don't want to see it, I can do it off stream. I might try the bird again once I have, like, a full team with A-left gear, but I don't think I have the current, like, processing power mentally to be able to handle something like that. In my current position, I wouldn't day one until you've got what rewards and gear you can from these two departments at least. My issue with that is I'm going to be constantly worrying about the damn birds. Still got the record teams quest rewards to get. That's fair. I think we have one more Bina mission that we can get done. You can just memory repo back to 36. I can, but at that point we lose Blue Star, and I don't know. I think just a full reset of my setup is the better idea. Maybe not the most efficient, but it makes me feel better. While it's outside of its containment unit, all panicking employees in the facility will be sucked to the center of the abnormality and vanish. Oh yeah, Nintendo. The other day, when I said I would throw you into Blue Star, this is Blue Star. Nice. Yeet me into it. You probably don't want that. Black hole of feet. Exactly. It's the ultimate death for someone with a foot fetish. We do not kink shame in this chat. I'm not kink shaming you, bud. You're the one that said before you don't like feet. I'm merely remembering what was told to me for once. We do not kink shame here. Even the monster fuckers are welcome. As weird as I find them. You're not sexually attracted to them. You don't hate them. Bites hates them. Yeah, about that. You're the one that's been working with them this entire time. It's Blue Star's thing. Now we just need the escape info, and we can see its gift and weapons. Or its gift and gear. You'll be fine. It's not that bad. I do get hating them, but you're doing okay. You're doing an okay job working with them, and I appreciate it. Because we've got to get the gear out of this Aleph. You think Blue Star's gear is one of your favorite Aleph sets? Okay. I don't think I've seen Blue Star's gear yet. Please pardon my silence while I snack. I have not eaten today. I woke up, got dressed, and immediately put on stream. Because I was up late editing. Oh, please do not mind me as I go silent for a minute while I eat. Okay. Right now, we're just prepping for the dawn. Making sure we've got people stationed in each hallway of things that I just don't want getting out. Everything else can be dealt with fairly, like, reasonably quickly. There's just certain hallways that they can get into that I don't want them letting Abnos out in. Almost forgot about this one. Please don't let out the Night of Despair. Okay. You can go back. You can go back. Everybody else can return to their departments. The clowns have been dealt with, which is the important part. Killing those fucking clowns. Let's see how Redder does. Yikes. Okay. Gonna be a little hard to work with Blue Star, but it's an Aleph, so that's to be expected. You still gotta try to get bites. Fucking teardrop. Love telling yourself to do just one thing in a game. Don't pick up the gold 3 times now. I have picked up the gold. Why is it bad to pick up the gold? What game are you trying to not pick up the gold from? Weak to pale. It's resistant to everything else. Shattered Pixel Dungeon? Ah, I see. That looks really cool. That's some cool-ass fucking... That's some cool-ass fucking gear. Really good, too. Goddamn. Oh, it's I, though. So we gotta try not to get the gift. Has a passive, too. Fuck yeah. We love gear with passives. However, to force the game to do it, has to be the only item left in your inventory. Trying to set up the power to send level 3 item to a new character. Oh, okay. $138, $205. Okay, so we probably just don't want Bites working with Blue Star, so that they don't lose Judgment Bird's eye gift. Every item in the game can be dropped except gold. Ah, okay. I played Pixel Dungeon like a long-ass time ago. Right, almost forgot. Vacations. You get a vacation. And you get a vacation. And you get a vacation. Try to get you a gift from Queenie. I'm also gonna have to try to get you the gift from Queenie. Could also just move you to Bina's section, so we can start trying to get you the tier. I've got to remember to have bites in the next section, so we don't accidentally have bites work with Blue Star. I know it's a 2% chance for a gift, but now that I don't want the gift, it's going to try to force it on me. Oh no, Punishing Bird cut out again. Okay. Still don't have the gift. Gotta wait for Apocalypse Bird to get back in his box before we trigger the next meltdown. Okay. It's Queenie, King of Greed, Knight of Despair, and Punishing Bird. Good things to be having meltdowns, I suppose. It's just the magical girls and their mascot. Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. It really is the magical girls and the mascot. Oh, that's messed up. They're all having a meltdown together. I hadn't thought of that. That's actually really good. As all good magical girls should. It's written in the magical girl bylaws. You have to have a meltdown together. Now that I have the execution bullets, Queenie's not nearly as much of a problem as she used to be. Speaking of vacation bullets. Vacation. 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 Enjoy your flight. It leaves at 6. You've seen Madoka Magica. The whole show is about a meltdown. I have not seen it. But then again, my taste in anime is stuff like Higurashi. So I have a fairly warped taste in anime. Let you have a vacation? No. Tell you what, just before we do that day 1 rewind, I will put you on vacation. I will isekai you just before we do the day 1 reset. It's a shame they never added Servant of Wrath to LobCorp after they released the Wonderlab comic. Is that where it's from? Because I know it shows up in library. But I didn't know it was from Wonderlab. I also haven't read Wonderlab. I probably should. Is there a translation for Wonderlab? Or is it all in Korean? You can't anymore? Well, fuck. Okay. It's been translated for years. Okay. It was translated. You just can't find it. It's out there, TM. It sucks that I got into this so late. It would have been nice to be a part of it from the jump. Got pulled, not sure why. Probably because they were trying to separate something only vaguely canon so as not to muddy the waters. Just looked for it and some guy re-uploaded it on Reddit. Ah, we must brave the swamps of Reddit. Not gonna lie, Library of Ruina and Limbus have made me half tempted to learn Korean so I can like understand what they're saying. Like, I know they have actual like subtitles and everything, Sent the link. Hell yeah, Nintendo. London broil is gone in the oven. What the hell's a London broil? We can't do this right now. Big ass slab of marinated meat, 2 pounds. Nice. That's like meat for all week kind of food. Let's see. Bees. The flesh cross. Blue star. Punishing bird. You wonder what the internet would maybe look like if you turned it into a world map? I mean, like, that's a genuinely good-ass question. Because, like, I'm not 100% sure. Oh good, virus scan has gotten to your music folders finally, and it still says 80%. It's gotten to the place where all the viruses hide, the music folder. Oh, we've got notes now. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and meaning of my creation. Then you handed me the script and gave me the answer. They say the narrator plays an important role in unraveling the plot. Well, thank you. It was so much fun reciting your script. So much, though, that I was able to find my raison d'etre without noticing the time fly by. Sometimes I have these thoughts. What if this script is part of a play that's missing its finale? Maybe you prepared a play that could never end, just so that you could tie me into this knot. If so, it would be appropriate for me to disobey your orders and obtain my own free will for the first time. Do you think this dialogue was part of the script, or was it born of my own free will? Okay, Bina, you're making me look up words now. Please hold while I acquire new knowledge. Quotidian. Of or occurring every day or daily.
Quotidian.
Okay. Sure. As you find them in quotidian life, fierce fights break out every day here. You've seen this innumerable times, no? With enough time, abnormalities come back to life, no matter how many fragments they're broken into. It's one of the facts that drove Gebera mad. She took far too much time to understand that abnormalities have to be exploited, not ended. Or maybe she simply couldn't free herself from the indignation of her past. Well, that doesn't concern me. The only thing I know is that I will never ever see what she was before. Nevertheless, I cannot help but be astonished by the potential of ego each time I see her go on a rampage. Ego's potential? You'll never know it. You've never wielded an ego. In fact, there are many weapons that have enormous power in this world, apart from ego. Artifacts from the outskirts and from the ruins, the singularities of the wings, or rudimentary inventions made in the back streets. If used correctly, they would be weapons that could fare against abnormalities somehow. But giving those weapons to employees that never learned to fight outside of basic training is as useless as teaching a hatchling to hunt. The rabbits are specialized in killing. They can spot the enemy's weakness right away and focus their firepower, given that they have enough munitions. As opposed to our employees, who cannot even wield weapons efficiently. That's seeing as combat ability isn't a requirement to be hired here. But our employees don't have to learn to use ego. The power of the ego grows in conjunction with the heart of the wielder. One knows how to use it the moment they wield it. Nevertheless, even though they wield that power, the majority of employees can't control it. Swayed by it, they hardly have a chance against the abnormalities. I haven't seen anyone that can draw out the true potential, apart from the red mist. A color fixer? To wield ego is to dress oneself in the shell of the ego of another person. The wielder is merely imitating the borrowed ego, unable to completely make the power their own. Had I known that before being locked up here, I would have done anything to get my hands on them. If I could, the circumstances may have changed dramatically. Now I'm confined here, issuing orders to extract ego, forbidden from touching them myself. You must have been scared still, even though my hatred and bloodthirst are locked up inside this rusted metal cage. Don't worry, I no longer have anything left. But you never know. The yearning for blood could wax once again, for it is simply sealed, not uprooted. Complete the day with 8 or more Aleph ego in possession. Okay. Rabbits have assault rifles with bullets that will deal all damage type. They have bullets that rip your soul apart. Isn't that all bullets? Just use 45 ACP. Put a hole. 4570? Oh, yeah, that'll put a hole in someone. Pretty sure LobCorp actually supply their munitions. They might. Isn't LobCorp the one that supplies isn't LobCorp the ones that supply our corp with their energy? Like, wasn't that the arrangement? They supply R Corp, W Corp, and T Corp. Okay. As well as others, probably. Oh, right. We need to send people on vacation. Nintendo, I don't know if there is a Z Corp. Those three they have contracts with for their services or technology, which is why we can call the rabbits. If there is a Z Corp, I'm sure it'll come up in... Like, I'm sure it'll come up in Limbus at some point. Kevra's department even has a huge W Corp logo. It does, it's right there. It's kind of worrying. Oh, do you think that's how the rabbits get in? Like they just take a warp train? The rabbits come through the wabbit hole. They'll give you a wabbit hole. Motherfucker's got assault rifles that deal pale damage. Because that's definitely what we need. In this case, they just use teleportation for the rabbits coming in and out. Okay. Wait, who the fuck has teleportation? Is that another W Corp thing? Yeah, figured. You know, the whole warping of space-time. We leave the warping of time to T-Corp. Do I have Snow Queen? I do. She's up here. She was very helpful. Earlier in the days. I need 205. I can't work with it anymore. This meltdown. That's fine. Let's keep trying to get... Do I know her lore? You know, I don't think I took a second to sit down and read the lore for Snow Queen. Let me do that. Queen lives alone in the frosty winter forest. Like how every story starts, Kai was a child with a kind heart. When the shards of a mirror made by an evil fairy were scattered on everyone's heart, Kai began to see things he didn't want to see or need to see. He left the small village he grew up in. In an unforgiving blizzard, Kai met the Snow Queen. He became curious of the world beyond his knowledge. He felt as though everything he knew amounted to so little. The snow palace he reached was so cold, but the Snow Queen's kiss froze his heart. He couldn't feel the cold anymore. There's no joy in the palace, only the long winter night. Gerda was strong enough to remain unpierced by the mirror, and brave enough to go on a journey to rescue Kai, so she set off towards the snow palace. The journey was agonizing. Gerda was hurt and pained, sometimes she cried. However, eventually, Gerda met Kai. Spring arrived with blossoming roses. Its warmth melted the Snow Queen's palace, and the piece of mirror in Kai's heart evaporated without a trace. Then, left all alone, the Snow Queen, the rest of it's omitted. I remember the day we put her in the cryo coffin with our own hands. At some point, her joyous laughter was gone. She just cycled through laughing and crying, and eventually she was found in a bathtub soaked in red with her wrists cut. We did not believe in death. I will have her reconstructed from the machines I have detested for my entire life, but have become the only answer. She would have been disgusted by me for this, dying in that bathtub. However, we are too far down the road filled with remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. One day it spoke to me. I remember you. You were a kind-hearted person. The moment I heard it, I was seized by the urge to destroy what I had created with my own hands. Is that A talking about Carmen? So I was right. Carmen was the one in Bloodbath. Or made Bloodbath. I don't know. Huh. I'm actually kind of glad I read that now. Okay, so A found Carmen dead. Cool. Carmen got put in a cryo coffin, which answers the question I asked before of what happened to Carmen. So, at least now we know. There are a few Abnos with neat little direct in-universe lore. I hadn't thought of that. I might have to go through and read those on my own time. The main question everyone asks, why the fuck is this here? Wait, Forsaken Murderer has one? Alright, we might have to take Forsaken Murderer so we can see it. Because, like, one of the things I like about this game is the questions I have as I get further and further are being answered, kind of. Sometimes with more questions, but they are being answered. Okay. And tomorrow we can expand into the records department. Might actually have to be tomorrow. We're already almost 3.5 hours into stream. I've still got to upload the VOD to YouTube, edit the next one, get ready for Riftbound. I've also got to do laundry today. By tomorrow, that bad taste in my mouth from the apocalypse bird should be gone. I do now know why we do not let the birds go for walkies. Only one bird is allowed walkies. The others are to be contained firmly in their box. Okay, next one's meltdowns. All the bird walkie? No, one bird gets walkies. That's it. And it's the one that'll peck everybody it comes across. Okay. Who's melting down? Bees. Wait, we don't want you working with bees. You already have the hat. You can work with bees. And Blue Star. Well, we get an extra Blue Star work today. That's good. Or for this meltdown. Amber Dawn won't be a problem. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Now we have all of Blue Star's gear. One more Aleph weapon and we finish Bina's last mission. Still trying to get Bites this gift. Still trying to get you. Funny thing with Forsaken Murderer's lore entry, the relates to in-universe lore is that it's not even actually in his abnormality story. It's in the detail section of his ego weapon. Okay, then. Yeah, we're just gonna hide things fucking everywhere. Have fun finding them. I heard you like reading. The last extraction team mission shouldn't be too difficult. We just got to get another Aleph weapon. I don't know why I opened it up like I could buy another one. Please keep trying for that gift. Same thing for you. Both of you just keep trying for the gift. We'll see if the records department is more willing to give me Alephs. Hopefully Alephs I don't already have. Or don't already have all the info and gear for. Almost forgot to send people on vacation. You get a vacation. You get a vacation. You get a vacation. Everybody gets to be isekai'd by Bullet-kun. You see, I'm not killing the clerks. I'm simply isekai'ing them into their favorite anime. Except for the third clerk. The third clerk always gets sent to Berserk. You don't think you'd want to be isekai'd to your favorite? You would die instantly. What is your favorite anime? From playing Limbus, do I know about A, B, and C Corp and their place in the hierarchy? As far as Limbus goes, I'm only in Kanto... Fuck, I think I'm in Kanto 5? I might have that information, but it's just not like... I might have that information, but I don't know if I can readily recall what the purpose of A, B, and C are. You've not actually played Limbus, so you don't know if they're explicitly mentioned. Oh, I don't know. Are they Keurig? You would know more. You're way further in Limbus than I am. I'm still stuck in Kanto 5 because I found another fucking wall. Because Project Moon loves their difficulty walls. I know that sounds like a complaint, but it's kind of not. Like, kind of is, kind of isn't. It's lightly annoying, but, like, it doesn't ruin my enjoyment. Because if things get too difficult, I can just, you know, call on Keurig to help me. They're mentioned, but they are mentioned. Library has a lot more information on them. Ah, I probably just haven't run into that in Library. I stopped playing Library as soon as I started deciding to restream this and the other Project Moon games. So it's just this hallway left. There we go. You won't say any more. Only that the birds are sort of a vague reference to them. One of the more odd or vague references to in-universe lore. You mean the forest? Because that's the only thing I remember the birds referencing is the forest. Suppose it could be the monster. Or are you talking in regards to the fingers? Alright. Just to make sure. Vacation time. Not the fingers. Those are syndicates. A, B, and C Corp are actual wings. Ah, okay. Then I do not believe I am aware. Or at least not that I can remember. Like, I can look it up real quick if it's important. I am always down for acquiring new knowledge. Ah, we finally got Bites that gift. Let's go. You'll find out in time. Alright. Like, the wings and singularities that I remember is L Corp. Well, kind of. Apparently the singularity is the Cogito thing that these guys keep talking about. Still haven't figured out what the fuck that is, but moving on. W Corp, I believe their singularity allows them to manipulate space. One of them has already been mentioned in LobCorp. The head. Yeah. I know about the head. It was mentioned that Elijah went and told the head what we were doing. I mean, the head seems to rule over everything, if that's what you mean. Like, the head is who made the Android Act, or whatever they called it. that makes Angela's existence a real bad thing. A real big no-no. Michelle. Hot. Oh, right. It was Michelle. Thank you. Right, because Elijah is Malkuth? I think? There's so many names, and I'm always terrible with names. Perfect. Yes, it is Gabriel. Tifereth is Enoch and Lisa. Netzach is Giovanni. I think it's just Hod and Malkuth that I keep getting mixed up. One of the parts of the lore that's still not been expanded on directly, as far as you're aware, like why the humanoid AI ban was made. I don't think I've heard anything about it. I just know that all of L Corp made a big no-no when they made Angela. Which would make me assume that the head, once Michelle told the head about what was going on at LobCorp, made the head very angry. So the head probably just sent some fixers to fucking deal with shit. Which is like, I don't know why we're still doing the things we're doing. Like, if the head found out about everything, and the head is going to do what the head wants to do, if the head decided to try to send somebody to do something about it, why everything is still operational? Though you assume with the Green Ordeals and Outskirts lore, there's probably a big fucking war with robots before or something. Yeah, that could be it. The Outskirts are just fucked. If I'm remembering my lore correctly, the Outskirts are just fucked. Like, living in the Outskirts is worse than living in the back streets. Living in the back streets is just not great. I didn't realize that the fingers were syndicates. I thought, like, the fingers were all part of, like, a wing. They just had different roles. Big Bird got out. I guess enough clerks died. Well, suppressing Big Bird is a little more important. Actually. You two can stay attacking this. You're killing this one, that's fine. Okay. Just kill that first while you're on your way. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Big Bird got suppressed. Okay. We're probably going to send Bites over to... We're probably going to send Bites over to Records. Once we get it open. What? Ryder got eaten? Ryder got eaten by Blue Star. Why? Okay. Well. The feet got Ryder. I don't remember what gear Ryder had on. Oh, apparently it was an Aleph weapon. Because now there's one fewer Aleph weapons. Ryder has been taken by the Heavenly Steppies. Oh, how much you want to bet it was fucking Gold Rush? Yep. We had Ryder and Gold Rush. Well, sorry, Ryder. Sorry, Ryder. We will resurrect you with the next day one reset. Which kind of sucks, because like we had Ryder since like day one. Okay. Well, I guess now we take Nintendo down here. We'll move Bytes to records. He got a good work too. I don't know why. I don't know why it ate him. Did he just take too long? It's never happened before. Whatever. Ryder's dead. We move on. One of the agents I'm actually going to miss. Like the only thing is it's like I don't know why that happened. Because like all the other works were fine. He actually finished the work, so it's not like he panicked. I don't know, man. The Aleph claims another, I suppose. Well, that's the day done. It wasn't even to the breaching Abno. Extract. Color of the human heart is pink. By wearing the same color, we can blend in with people's minds. Only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Firebird. I mean... Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. While there were cliches, you sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Do you want me to share some memories through a hologram? It is simply too good for me to watch alone. This here was you in a mess when there are no such thing as a cognition filter. I didn't know that a human's mental capacity could be so weak back then. You did all right the first couple of times, but then one day... Well, at that time, it was a little funny. I'm sorry. You made it so far, but you weren't able to escape from that absolutely useless sense of guilt and hung yourself. Well, you were stopped immediately, though. Then, at this time, you were not fully prepared. That's when I started to realize that it didn't matter if you were mentally whole or not. What mattered was that you needed to find realization about something to stop this endless cycle. Oh, and this time here. All of a sudden, you began apologizing to me. That was... I didn't enjoy it. Are you starting to enjoy this? I would love to see more, but let's stop here for today. You might see something that you're not supposed to witness yet if we continued. Time to open the record, team. Okma? Okma? Okma. Okma. We won't be playing out the day, but I do want to see what Abno I got. Okay, as said, Bytes comes over here. Nintendo comes off of that team onto this one. Oh. Don't know what the fuck that is. All right. Well, unless this is an Aleph, I think it's best that we just head back to day one. I'll see what I can do. I'll know more by the time we start playing tomorrow. Until then, I have a lot of things to do. We have already done quite a bit today. So I do want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank everyone for watching. And I want to wish you all a wonderful rest of your day.